2K Sports, in association with the Pga Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. Well struck. Henny's down there. You got a read?
This one will run uphill.
Appears to have overcooked this one. This is a par putt. She's in a share of top spot. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to. And if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots. But they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range. 16 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Okay, steady now. Just a short putt remaining here. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And at the end of that hole, she's now broken the tie. Now our clear leader. Time to face a par 4 now. That impressed me and her. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
How good was that bunker shot? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. This one looks to be a tad wayward.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
This one's for birdie. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 8 feet to the cup.
That gets the job done.
Leading by 3 strokes now. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Not a best shot. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
If she makes this, it'll be a good par.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Yeah, that one will play. Sitting at 1 under. Currently in the lead.
This one is all over it.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Putting for birdie.
On a nice line.
And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take her to 2 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here, is just dandy.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
This for back-to-back birdies.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close.
Currently 2 under for the day. Setting up now on a par 4.
Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the 9th. Going with the 6-iron here.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Well, I'm sure she'll take that one.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Like the look of this one. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event. That's really not what they were looking for.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Oh, absolutely flushed. This would be a great up and down. Time now for the 4th shot. That's a touch of class.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
This next putt is for bogey.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
She's currently sitting in 1st place. Here we are in front of a par 3. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That'll sting a bit. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Looks good.
And there it is.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 4th place.
And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. That's outstanding. What a putt.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
This one might roll into the rough. Getting ready to play their third. Nice recovery there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Nice line. Super shot that. And with that, she'll move to a couple under par. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Birdied their last hole.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we look at the scoreboard, they're currently in first with Harold Varner III in second. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf, the long par 4. Nicely done. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
She played that nicely. Playing from around 160 yards. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. It's tracking. A bit long on that one. Putting for par. Yeah, nicely holed. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second. Going with the 7.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And the putt drops now at 4 under, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Second shot here on the 16th. This one needs to kick left. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
If it's up, it could be in. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And that will take it to 6 under. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 2nd place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Oh, just missed. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This looks good. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move her to 7 under.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Well, what a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. And he's down there.
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Wow, what a shot. And with this putt, she can win the tournament. This one's online. Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.